Hi students, in this video I'm going to show you how to follow my directions to set up your TweetDeck for your chosen out of class Twitter chat. As you can see, I've opened up the Google Doc. First of all, you would follow these directions to make your own copy. You can do the meme activity here. That just helps me get to know you better. It's just something fun. And then you'll come down here to step 2. Now, if you already set up your Twitter account, you can skip down to step 6. We did that in class, but some of you may have been absent, so if you didn't have a chance to set up your account yet, you'll follow steps 2 through 5. But I'm going to skip down to step 6. I'll have you open up this link, and I want you to look for a Twitter chat that interests you. If you've heard about an educational Twitter chat that is not on this list, it's okay with me if you want to participate in that one. Just make sure that it is still happening, because sometimes Twitter chats become inactive and the host of those chats aren't always able to get the message out. So just make sure that if you're planning to participate in a chat, that it is still active. I do also recommend you select a couple of backup chats, because you never know if the Twitter chat host just may be unable to have their chat that particular day. It could be a holiday, or it could be something else going on to where that host is not able to host the chat, so always have a backup plan. I'm going to open up this link and show you where the chats are in the article. Here we go. So they've organized them by topic. This is a really popular one. I love EdChat. The topics are always really interesting, and I think whether you are a teacher education student, a student teacher, a new teacher, or a teacher that's been teaching for a while, EdChat is going to have something to offer you. There are some great ones on here too, though, so feel free to check those out, but I'm going to give an example for how I would participate in EdChat. Notice it tells you that this happens on Thursdays at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Where we all live, it is Central Time, so I'm just going to subtract an hour from the Eastern Time zone. So that means that I would need to plan to participate on Thursday at 6 p.m. in this EdChat. So I would type in the name of the chat is EdChat, the hashtag is #EdChat, Thursdays at 6 p.m., and then I would just explain why I chose that chat. All right, now I'm going to show you how to set up your TweetDeck. We did this in class, but I just thought it would be nice to offer a little refresher here. First, make sure that you're logged into Twitter, and then you're going to click on TweetDeck. You might already have your TweetDeck set up from a class chat, and if so, we can just get rid of those columns. I'll show you how to do that. Click on this symbol here, and then click Remove. I just want to get rid of these columns. I like to start fresh. Okay, so I've got my blank canvas here. On TweetDeck, type the hashtag for your chosen Twitter chat into the search bar, and our chosen hashtag for this example was #EdChat. And then I'm just going to press the Enter Return button on my keyboard, and that column is popped up. Perfect. All right, so in that search column, that's where you would see the questions appear from the host. Now I'm going to click on Add Column Notifications, and that way during the chat, I'll see anytime somebody likes or retweets something that I've tweeted. So notifications, add column, and I don't know if you can see this, but it did pop up back there. It's just kind of grayed out because this window is open. So now I'm just going to X off that window. All right, so now I've got my notifications. My directions for this assignment are for you to tweet at least 2 times during the chat. Your tweets could be answers to the host questions, or your tweets could just be replies to other people's posts. As you tweet, screenshot 2 of those, and you're going to paste them into here. And then I've got directions for how to screenshot on a Mac if you're doing this from a Mac. I've got a link to screenshotting on a PC, or if you have a smartphone or tablet, you could actually just take pictures of the computer screen of your tweets and then send those to your computer like through email or AirDrop. So you'll get those screenshots in there. Again, using TweetDeck, you would see the host question pop up here, and then you would click on tweet and begin with A1, type in whatever your answer is, and end it with that hashtag. And then you would click on tweet. I will say that for popular chats like EdChat, it would actually be helpful to know who is hosting this chat. If you can find out who the host is, then what you could do is add column and then put that user's name in here. Like if I don't know, we'll just type in Matt. Let's see what comes up. Okay, so let's pretend like, oh, this is the host of that chat. So we would click on that person's name and then we would click on add column. One way to find out who is hosting that chat is actually to just scroll through this column, because usually the host of a chat will start posting in the days leading up to the chat, like, hey everyone, I'm the host for EdChat this week. Follow me on Twitter, and then that way you would have that person's name. No big deal if you don't. What you could do is just when that chat starts, like at 6 p.m. on Thursday, go ahead and get this set up and then just scroll through it then, find out who's hosting that chat, and you'll be able to see their questions there. All right, we talked about screenshotting and putting that on there, and then here, write me 4 to 6 sentences that explain your reaction to the chat. Don't just say I liked it or I didn't like it, but back that up with some detail. Later on, when you're actually in your own classroom, you may have people like parents, students, principals, other school leaders ask you your opinion about Twitter chats, and I want you to know what you would say to them in response to one that you actually participated in. All right, when you are done with that, then you come down here to share the document. You know the drill, you click share. You'll probably have to click on get shareable link, change can view to can edit, and then you would click on copy link and done. Those are the big things there. And that way I'll be able to grade it. If you just keep it as can view, then I'm not able to click in and add my feedback and add your grade in. So make sure it says can edit, and then you follow the directions to submit this. All right, I hope that this tutorial was helpful.